Hey, welcome to one of our irregular check-ins with where you can travel now. You probably have seen a lot of headlines saying, "Hey, Americans can go to Europe," which is sort of true, but it's not always true. You've got to jump through a lot of hoops to go through England. Ireland doesn't open till later this month, or actually, I think it may be July. Um, Many countries have their own rules, even though the EU would like them all to be the same. I want to check in today with Italy. I want you to meet my friend Marco Ferrari. Hi, Marco. Welcome to the webcast podcast. How are you?
Ciao, Rudy. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I barely hear you. You okay? Can you count to
I'm
10 for
fine.
me?
I'm fine.
You can hear me?
I'm in a beautiful island. I
You're
can
on a
hear
beautiful.
you.
Let me turn my volume up. That may be the problem. Okay, you're on a beautiful island.
Yeah, just off the coast of Rome, called Ponza.
Excellent. Can you
Fantastic
get any
place.
closer to your microphone, Marco? We can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Still not very loud. No. Are you on your phone or on your
Well,
computer?
my computer.
Okay. What do you think, Tommy? Can we do this? No, we can't hear you well enough. I can hear you, Marco, but it's very, very faint. You need to turn anything up on your computer, like your volume?
Volume is just the maximum.
That's.
Let me check if my.
Can we try your phone, Marco? Can you try that
Let me
link
see
if I
can control the audio from.
It's a what?
Hold on. Give me echo cancellation, microphone. Is it working any better now?
No.
No. All right. So there's nothing I can do. We can try phone.
Can you go into your email on your phone? Tommy just sent you a link there, and try your phone.
I will. Okay, let me try that.
Okay, thanks, Marco. Thank you. And if you just tuned in, hang on. We're going to see if Marco can connect using his phone. It's just amazing, this technology, because it's always something. What was it last week? Oh, last week it was me. I had my phone clamped in a thing, this tripod, and the clamp was on the thing that turned my volume down, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't hear the guest. That is not the case today. And it took me 2 minutes to figure out that I was dimming the sound of my own phone because of the clamp on the tripod. One of these days, we're going to sign on, and everything is going to go just swimmingly. Everything's going to work perfectly. I can't list the other problems we've had, but this is our third platform for using the webcast, which started about a little over a year ago. 14 months or 15 months ago. And even with every platform has its glitches. And this one, which is called Streamyard, seems to work very well, except when it doesn't. Well, here goes. Marco, how are you?
I'm good. Is it working?
Boy, it is very faint. I see you look sharp in the picture, but your voice is so low.
And now it's the phone here.
Can you hear me all right?
Close, you only see my nose.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Marco. I can hear you very faintly, but not enough to understand, to have a conversation. You're on your phone now, right?
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
Are you on your phone now?
On the phone. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Are
you on your phone, Marco?
Yes, I am on the phone. But if you can't hear me, I don't know what to do.
I can't hear Marco. I just can't hear Marco.
Is it better now? But you can't see me.
I can see you. Well, all I see is the top of your head right now because you're moving the phone. Is that
exactly
the phone?
Because I'm speaking on the.
Yeah, Marco, we just don't have good sound. I guess we should have worked on this a little earlier.
What can I do, my friend? Probably could work better if I'm back in Rome, but here in the hotel.
Other guests are saying they can hear you fine who are watching live, Marco. Tommy, my engineer, thinks it might be his device. So what are we going to do, Tommy? Sign out and sign back in? Okay, hang on, Marco. Tommy's going to try another device. It may just be Tommy and me who can't hear you because folks who are watching live on Facebook or YouTube say they can hear you just fine. Well, I'll tell you who my guest is, if you can hear us just fine. Marco Ferrari is an old friend of mine. He lives outside of Rome, in an Etruscan city or town, village.
Yep.
He has worked as a
Used to
brand
be
manager and a market. I got to keep talking, Marco, because I can't hear you.
Okay.
He's worked as a brand manager and marketing for Sheraton, for Hilton, for who else have you worked for? Fairmont? No, not Fairmont.
Starwood.
Starwood, of course. Starwood. Yes, exactly. Starwood. I think that's how I met you, was with Starwood. Okay. All right. So apparently everybody can hear you. So I'll just listen very closely. So we wanted to check in with you about Italy today. First of all, I think today is the day, the first day that Americans, if they've been vaccinated, can come into Italy with no problem. Am I right?
Absolutely. There is no quarantine, and the frontier is open again. Can you imagine that? What a beautiful day it is. Yes.
Well, it's. I mean, it's just a coincidence we planned this for today. This was the day it was going to be open, but I'm delighted to hear that. For a while, there were these COVID flights, that Delta and United were running, where you had to do all these tests before you left on the plane when you got there. But I gather now, if you have a vaccination card, you can visit Italy. If you haven't been vaccinated, I didn't see any, whether you have to test when you get there and quarantine. Do you know anything about that? I saw nothing in my media about arriving without a vaccination card.
No, you have to test before.
I can hear you loud and clear now. Great. You still have to test.
All right, here we go.
You still have to test before and after?
If you're not vaccinated, you have to vaccinate a minimum 48 hours before leaving the United States. And then you will have to go another test when you arrive in Italy.
Okay.
So,
all
but
right.
if you're vaccinated, no hassles, no quarantine, free circulation, again, my friend, that's a happy news.
Okay. What is going on in Italy? Are restaurants open? Is there a curfew? Are people wearing masks? Set the scene for what's going on in your country.
No, I mean, frankly speaking, we are now looking at the end of the tunnel. Everyone is free. There's no curfew. Curfew has been just eliminated in almost all regions except Valle d'Aosta. Valle d'Aosta is the tiny tip on the northeast of Italy. The rest of Italy, no curfew, nothing. Now you can have, travels. For example, I'm in this beautiful island in Ponza. I couldn't wait to get out of Rome and try to get out to a destination outside of Rome. Restaurants are full. They can see people inside. Still, there is this obligation of wearing masks. Like
still
this,
in Italy,
okay?
people are still wearing masks when they're walking outside and going in stores and so on?
Until July 1st.
Okay.
So, a couple of weeks, and we'll be free from that too.
Okay. And what about theater? And are theaters open? Do you know yet? Museum. I should really ask about museums, Marco. Museums would be a better question.
Everything is open. Of course, there are the rules of the authorities that have to be followed. So social distancing is still on. Wearing the mask, as I told you, until July 1st. But everything is operational. Now you can also get married, which was prohibited, right? So everything seems to be going back to normal. Frankly speaking, we are all looking forward to it. We are so anxious to get on the first plane and travel back to the United States eventually. When you guys come over here, we go there. All right.
I can't wait to come. I didn't know that there'd been a hold put on marriages. That's good to know I can get married there.
Oh, you can get married.
Okay. Well, I'm not married now, Marco. So I don't know. If you have somebody in mind, I'll be right over. So.
Well, you got to take opportunity. Okay. I mean, marriages are possible. It doesn't mean you have to, but.
Well, thank you. I'll take that.
No, but I was referring to marriages just as an example.
You mean like weddings?
All social gatherings.
I see.
Yeah,
got it.
All social.
Okay. So social gatherings are allowed. Restaurants are open. Museums are open. Flights will begin coming very soon, if not already. I mean, I know a couple are, but I think there'll probably be more. How about within the country, taking a train and flying within the country? Not a problem?
Everything is really back to normal. And I also think that the American embassy in Rome has taken away this recommendation not to travel to Italy, which was on place until the end of May, beginning of June. At the moment, there should be no restriction of travels between the United States and Italy.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. The reason I got so close to the camera is I lost your volume, but you're back again. Um,
God,
are,
technology, my friend.
I'm sorry.
Technology is playing tricks today.
I know. I was just telling. It's just amazing how every time there's something, it's me, it's my camera, it's Tommy's camera, it's the guest camera. It's just, it's just phenomenal. Okay, so and Italians have, I know, I imagine there's some people who have enjoyed not having tourists there for a while, right? Getting their neighborhoods back.
We are so used, but we are so used to it. I think we're missing tourists. As a matter of fact, I was walking in Rome and it was kind of deserted. I got pictures of this pandemic with no one in the streets. I mean, something that I'm 60 and I never thought of living in experience like that. So back to normal. That's the only wish we all have. Because we can continue living like that.
Do you think, Marco, that there are deals in hotels, or you think hotels are going to hike up their rates to try to make some money that they've lost over the last 16 months?
There are deals, but not so many because the summer season is coming. Let me give you an example. In this beautiful hotel in Ponza called Chiaia di Luna, is overlooking the bay. Ponza has been the sea resort of the ancient Romans. Can you imagine? Okay, this hotel is supposed to be one of the best in Ponza, and it's packed.
Really?
Not one room left. Yeah, because everybody's so overcharged with the willingness of traveling and with the willingness of having a vacation, a short break, which wasn't possible until a few days ago.
But it's packed with Italians, right?
And Germans and French.
Okay,
and
European.
English.
Okay, no Americans quite yet. And where is this island?
No,
I didn't know this island. Where is it in relation to where off the coast of Italy is it?
An hour is an hour drive from Rome, and an hour of boat from Rome. And it's a tiny island. It used to be, where the wealthy Romans had their villas and stuff. It's beautiful. As a matter of fact, I could even try to show you that.
Let's not mess with what we got here, or don't show me it, but spell it for me, please. How do you spell the island?
I swear it's beautiful. Trust me.
How do you spell it?
Ponza. Ponza. Like in Pal.
Ponza. Ponza. Oh, okay. I don't know that island. Right. Okay. And what are you paying? May I ask what you're paying for a room tonight? What are you paying for a room tonight there?
100 euros.
100 euros?
200.
Oh, 200. 200. Okay. Got it. By the way, I know the St. Regis in Rome just went underwent a renovation. Have you heard any scuttlebutt on how that hotel is? Whether it was a big success or not?
I haven't, but everybody is now anxious to see in operation. Right? The St. Regis is an icon. Before calling it St. Regis, it was Grand Hotel, opened by.
Right.
So it's the Grand Dame. All right.
Right.
So when they touch a lift over to the Grand Dame, everybody's anxious to see how is she looking.
Right. Well, you seem in very good spirits.
But next,
go ahead. What were you going to say?
Next time you are traveling over here, I can show you all the places that you have. Even Rudy Max has not been to Ponza.
Oh, there's so many places I haven't seen.
I'll take care of that.
Marco, there's so many places I haven't seen, but I'm glad to find you in good spirits. Your picture is sort of frozen a little, but I know that people can hear you as I can. So that's better than our beginning. You're clearly happy. I know you're on an island relaxing with your family, but I can tell that you're excited about tourism returning and perhaps life returning a little more to normal. And I look forward to seeing you in Italy just as soon as I can get there.
Okay. It may be sooner than you think. I got a couple of things to talk to you about it, but
Excellent.
We'll see.
Excellent. Please talk me into it. Marco Ferrari is a hotel executive. He's worked for many major hotel chains. He consults now on marketing and many other things. He sort of has his fingers in a lot of pots in Italy. He's a good man to know. And thank you, Marco, for putting up with our usual little technical glitches. And I should remind our listeners, by the way, that we are recording this on, what's the date today, Marco? Looking at my computer.
Today, the 20th.
20th?
23rd.
Okay. 23rd? Okay. I should remind our 23rd? Yeah. I should remind our listeners that we are recording this live, or we're doing this live on the 23rd of June of 2021. This will be posted on Facebook for the rest of our lives, I guess, and on YouTube.
Well,
and I just
proven now.
I'm sorry. Marco, what did you say?
No, technical problems, and you've been proven for a second.
Well, I just wanted people to know that we are doing this live on the 23rd of June, 2021. So if they're watching it later, at another time, the information is current as of now. But what I say to everybody is check the country before you visit, see what the requirements are, then check again, and do all that before you reserve your airline ticket, because rules change with these COVID rules for all countries, including Europe, just change constantly. Delighted to have you with us, Marco. And
My pleasure.
And hope to see you as soon as I possibly can get there. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for putting up. One of these days, we're going to do one of these things, and it's just going to go smooth as silk. But we're learning all the time, I guess. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm Rudy Maxa. If you'd like to subscribe to my free every other week newsletter that has news about what countries are opening and all kinds of other travels, gossip, and what restaurants I happen to like in Puerto Vallarta 2 weeks ago. And you can just go to maxatours.com/newsletter, and it's free, and you can sign up there, and you'll get it every 2 weeks. At any rate, thanks for watching. I hope the situation in Italy stays just as it is and gets even better. Thanks very much. We'll keep you up to date when we check in with another country. Bye-bye.